Well, the skies are clear, the sun is out, but don't be deceived. There's a big-time nip in the air on this crisp autumn day at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Dak going to start out going to the air.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jamison Williams.
Touchdown number 15 on the year.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The man in motion is Brown. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
The Eagles at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure, trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
They'll find Williams on the slant. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
4th down, Prescott.
He's got this, complete to Williams.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jamison Williams.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And it's now 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Quez Watkins.
77 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And it's now 21-7.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Switch it, switch it, switch it, come on, switch it. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Following the interception, here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown, Cowboys! A big play there. 51 yards. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the route is on here in this first half. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. 60 Bison. Check nine.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
You can't stop me.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 1st down carry for Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Prescott on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he comes back with one complete.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
To the air again, Prescott.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Damone Clark.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And the route is on here in this first half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
Now back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Watch the twist. 17's Mike 17. We're going 47.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jamison Williams
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point try now for Santoso.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Next to score, Cowboys 56, Eagles 14.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their...
And now here is another interception.
And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Steps away to his left.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Williams, a man in motion right. Final play of the half, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the first half.
And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Offense set to begin their next drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. And
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him.
And now here's another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded inside the 5. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. First down, Prescott rolling to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Prescott looks to throw on first. Steps away. And a quick throw here, that's complete. To throw again on second down. Prescott flushed out right. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams,
69 yards.
And the Cowboys are pouring it on. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Damone Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Micah Parsons in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mike 34, Mike 34. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. There we go. Kill. Check Mike 34. Mike 34. Watch the run. 34 is the Mike. 34.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Cooks on the quick slant. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Prescott now from the 50. There again is Cooks, complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Prescott to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Prescott to throw on 4th. Going left side, it's complete.
And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Prescott yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Check 26. Check 26. Hey, watch it. Watch it. Check 52. Shift.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
118 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Jabril Cox there on the tackle.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Henry up the middle. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. He gets it to Cooks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing. Prescott going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And again, it's Prex. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Again, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
They'll try the right side with Henry.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Dallas, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.